Holy moly. Every time I think I can't get any bigger, we end up bigger. Tell me you're pregnant without telling me you're pregnant when you've got a mug of raspberry leaf tea and this little cockroach looking guy. Dates. I don't know. I really like dates, but they look like cockroaches to me and it scares me a little bit. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today's the day, I finally did it. The hospital bags are packed, my bag's packed, baby's bag's packed, and as promised, I think 2 videos ago, I said I would sit down and show you guys properly and in depth what is actually in them. I know that I will be sharing this stuff on my TikTok, but I try to keep my TikToks really short and sweet and to the point. Whereas over here, I feel like I can just sit down with you guys and we can actually speak properly. And we can talk about where everything's from and my reasons for why I'm bringing whatever I'm bringing. And yeah, I feel like over here is just a lot more chilled and over there is very like straight down to business, you know what I mean? So first things first, before I started packing anything, I did my research, I watched other videos to see what everybody else brings with them, and I looked at lists and made my own list for like a labour / hospital bag and a baby hospital bag, as well as what Clay should bring. We haven't packed Clay's bag, but it's just going to be very simple, pretty much phone charger, his phone, a spare change of clothes for him, maybe a towel in case I end up in the shower, which is sort of what I'm planning on. Yeah, so I made a very big list containing what I feel I need to make myself most comfortable, and I'm pretty much not letting anybody tell me otherwise. Like, this is my birth, I'm packing, like I said, what makes me feel comfortable, and that is going to vary for everybody, but yeah, I'm just packing what I feel I will need, and at the end of the day, that's what everybody should do. I'm taking these things because this is what's going to make me feel the most comfortable and the most at peace and most relaxed that I can be, like mentally, spiritually, physically, all that good stuff. So that list, where is it? So pretty much everything is physically packed, but this is pretty much everything that I've packed. This is a combination of my bag and the baby's bag, and then things to pack on the day, as well as Clay's hospital bag right down the bottom. But if there's a way I can share this, I will link it in the description if anybody's interested. But other than that, I'm going to try and link as much of this as I possibly can. Let's just get straight into it. The bag I'm bringing for myself is a small suitcase. I really didn't want to go out and buy another bag just for this. It was pointless. For me, this works. I don't have to carry it, I can wheel it around. Why wouldn't I, you know, why wouldn't I use this? Plus, it's got my name on the back, like, hello. So starting off with essentials, I picked up all of these bags that have labels printed on the front of them. They're from Etsy. They weren't super cheap, but they were the cheapest that I could find, which I was very happy about, and they're obviously quite large. So the first bag I have here is just my going home outfit, which is literally trackies and a jumper and some socks. Really not much else to say about that one. The next little packing cube is my pajamas, which, sorry if the sun's going in and out, it's probably going to rain in a minute and I'm going to have to get all the washing off the line, but I'm just bringing 2 pairs of button-down pajamas because I feel like I don't really care if these get ruined. First of all, whatever happens to them happens. I bought them for this specific purpose, to come to the hospital with me. And then I think I'm also going to go find it now actually while I'm doing this. I'm just going to pack one of my favourite old like night shirts, which is pretty much down to my knees. Yeah, back to these button-down pajamas. Taking 2 of them, a grey set and a black set. I shouldn't need to stay in hospital for more than 24 hours, assuming everything goes to plan. Not that we, you know, we can't really plan for these things, I understand that. But yeah, if all is good and well, we shouldn't have to stay for more than 24 hours, which is nice. And then we have the underwear bag, and in here I'm just taking 2 pairs of fluffy socks. I think Dwayne found these at some point because there's dirt on them. That's lovely. 2 pairs of very sexy undies. So these are like low-rise ones. I've also got some high-rise ones, and I figured, well, I mean, we know why. We know why I figured that these might be more suitable than the low-rise ones, but these could be for before and these could be for after, if you get what I'm saying. Lastly, in here I just have 2 maternity bras, which look like they're going to be very, very comfy. These are both from Bonds. We've got this one and this one. This is a bit sexy. It's a bit sexier than like anything that lives in my underwear drawer, which is actually sad to say. But I love these because they just pop open on the front. It's a lot easier to do when it's actually on you. This next bag is just full of pads, as the name might suggest. This is nursing pads, maternity pads, and what I'm most excited about, these lovely disposable undies, which I'm actually a bit scared to open, so I'm just gonna not actually unfold that because I don't really want to know what it looks like. And then also in here I just decided to pop in some, these are witch hazel wipes. I don't know if I'll be using them, but we will see. And then also in here I've just got one of these little contraptions. If you don't know what this is for cleaning down there after you've given birth. This is a peri bottle. We don't know how traumatized the lady bits are going to be, so that might come in handy. Might not need to use it at all. Hopefully I don't need to use it at all. That would be a dream, but I've got a big head, so I'm fully expecting that my child, possibly all my future children, will have big heads. That lighting's just really not any good right now, is it? I really apologise, but it is quite lovely to sit here. The sun's like on my belly and it's nice. I could fall asleep here, but I'm not going to because I'm sure I'll be spending plenty of nights in this chair. I feel like I'm giving so much away, but like if you've seen the TikToks, you've pretty much seen this room. Some slides. These are what I pretty much plan on living in while I'm in the hospital. I don't want my feet to pretty much ever touch the floor in there. And I heard what you just said in your brain, Tori. You are not going to actually care. When you're in labour, you're not going to care if your feet are touching the gross hospital floor. But, I mean, I can try. I'm such a germaphobe. That's probably all about to go out the window, isn't it? But I'm also bringing these colostrum, what would you call these? These little colostrum containers. I know that the hospital's got their own syringes that you can use, but when we went there the other day, what's really cool is our hospital, where we're birthing at, they do like tours before you actually come to give birth, which is really, really great for people like me, because then I don't have the anxiety of I don't know what I'm actually walking into. So we got to go there the other day, suss out the whole place, and while we were there, one of the midwives gave us some of their syringes that they give to people to do colostrum, like harvesting. I can't deal with that word. Colostrum harvest, like colostrum collecting with. And they don't look very easy, whereas these I feel like will be a bit easier because you can just sort of like I don't know, we'll see anyway. I haven't actually attempted at collecting anything yet. I'll probably leave that for another week or so, but we'll see. I just wanted to bring these just in case. Then lastly we have my toiletry bag, with my hairbrush shoved in there because I don't want to forget that. I also went out and bought a whole other toothbrush to keep in here, a loofah, spare hair ties, makeup removing bits just in case for some reason I go into labour with a full face of makeup. I have many lip balms all throughout this bag because one thing I can't stand is my lips being dry. Mini like face washes, mini moisturizers, dental floss. This is a mini body moisturizer, body wash, you name it, it's pretty much in here. I feel like I did really well with that because packing my toiletries is my least favorite thing, so like having this bag here ready to go with like everything actually in it, spare hair ties, and especially the loofah and the toothbrush really just gives me a bit of peace of mind that I don't have to like frantically try and pack a toiletry bag when labour begins, because I feel like whenever I'm travelling somewhere, if I forget something, it's going to be something to do with my toiletries. Pretty much it for essentials. The only other thing I have here is a towel, and then getting on to the bits that are going to make me feel like me. So the first thing I have is a portable speaker, and then in this little goodie bag we have a few extra bits for my sanity. We have a handheld fan. This has got 3 speeds. It's very cute. It has this little stand. You can pop your phone up there. I don't know if I'll be using this. Like I mentioned, I am imagining that I'll probably be hanging out in the shower the whole time. But also in here I have some, this is sort of like a pre-made essential oil mist. It smells really, really nice. It smells actually lovely. And I figured that I would bring this versus my actual essential oils, even though this is how bougie the hospital is. They have a doTERRA essential oil like whole thing in there, and I was like, that's really nice like for labour and everything, but when baby comes out I don't want him, like I don't want the first thing that hits him in the face to be like essential oils, because obviously that's not ideal. The first thing that hits him in the face, let's just not even talk about that. Also in this bag I have another lip balm, and then some bits to set the mood. If we have time to set the mood, I will be scattering tea lights, or this is a clay job realistically. He will be scattering battery operated tea lights, and I also just have some battery operated fairy lights because I'm all for the lighting. I just want it to be very soft, dimly lit, romantic, relaxing, and just no stress at all. Save the best for last. This is my snack bag. One of my favourite Bickies. 2 bags of choc. We've got peppermint bites and strawberry bites. Lastly, I do realise I'm going to be in a hospital, but in case I just don't feel like pestering anybody, feeling a bit dehydrated, I've also just popped some Hydrolite in here. And that is pretty much it. The only things that I'm really going to be packing on the day will be my like my yellow card, or like my doctor's notes, my phone charger, my big Yeti water bottle, and like my camera gear. That's really it. That's everything. And I'm so proud of myself that I did this, because I honestly hate packing at the best of times. Like even if we're going on holiday, I don't want to pack. Don't want to know about it. You'd think that I would be excited to pack to go and meet my baby, but that's how much I hate packing. Can't wait to be packing multiple bags for everybody for the rest of my life. That just leaves baby's hospital bag, so let's get into it. This is the bag I picked for baby's hospital bag. This is from Etsy. It can be found in a bunch of places. It took me 2 Etsy sellers to actually get it. The first one just like never posted it, but that's a story for another time. First thing I have in here, I went a little bit crazy and bought a bunch of these pouches, and I feel like they are going to be so good for down the track, like organising like under pram storage and like nappy bags and hospital bag, like, and just for having a baby in general. I feel like these are going to be really, really good. So in this first bag, I have just filled it as much as I could with size 1 nappies. So hopefully he doesn't, you know, come out massive. Surely he's not going to be bigger than that, right? Like, surely they'll be fine, I'm sure. I've also got Sudoku in there. It's just plain unfortunate if he gets nappy rash in the first like 24 hours of his life, isn't it? But I don't know, is that a thing that happens? Is that normal? Maybe it is. I've also got a nail snail in here. This is just a little nail trimmer for babies. It just glides over the end of their finger, takes off any little claws in case he comes out with claws. And then in here I also just have some wipes. Another one of these bags. This one is his going home outfit, which he may or may not end up wearing to go home, but I just picked out this really cute, this is probably one of my favourite outfits that I've picked up for him. But obviously coming into September or end of August, we are moving into spring. I don't really know what the weather's going to be like, but I imagine that he'll probably be wearing a lot of stuff like this. So this is just a little knitted but legless bodysuit. Very, very cute. I love it so much. And then it's got the matching booties, matching beanie, and oh, they smell so lovely. They just smell like, it smells like babies already, you guys. Bodysuits. And in this bag I've crammed long sleeve onesies, short sleeve onesies. I've got like singlets. I've got some of these little, I would say that this is a singlet or an extremely thin like little onesie, but I've got a few of these little like layering pieces for him. And then we do have regular singlets, but I fully expect for this to like ride up on him. And then I have a couple of super lightweight onesies in here too. These are pretty much exactly the same, I realise now, but different sizes. So we've got this one, comes with a little matching beanie as well. Very cute. I just wanted a few different options, a couple different sizes. Long sleeve, got sleeve 1, 2, little pairs of socks and some scratch mitts. I've also just popped a little change mat in here because this will more than likely end up being his nappy bag. Right down the bottom I've packed some like muslins and swaddles. This is a bamboo swaddle, it's really, really nice. And then this one is a muslin, very, very cute teddy bear print. And then if it is a bit chilly in the hospital or if it's a cold day when we bring him home, I've also packed some thicker blankets. So I've just got like a lovely knitted white one in here and this like mauvey sort of taupey brownish one as well. In another pouch we have a little Instax Polaroid camera. I've been making like a little scrapbook for like his first year of life, or photo album, whatever you want to call it. I think it's probably more on the scrapbook side. So yeah, I know that I can just take photos of him on my phone or my cameras, but I feel like there's just something so special about these instant photos. I just love them. And then I've also got a little photo prop in here too. Isn't it so cute? And then, oh, there's another option on the back. Probably going to go with this one. Not essential at all, but I mean, it's essential for me. And then lastly, we have the first little toy that we plan on giving him. It's just this tiny little cuddle and kind deer. There's a theme happening here if you couldn't tell. But that is it for his bag. I think that's everything. That is it. I can't believe that we're ready to go. Like, this is the end of it. I don't know where the time went. I feel like you guys feel the same. Like, I don't know where the time just went. I thought that it would slow down by now and it's just sped up, if anything, which is just so crazy. I will be 38 weeks when you guys are seeing this. Yesterday, so due in like 2 weeks, which is wow. But also I'm at that point now where I sort of just want him out. Like, I just feel so heavy, and don't get me started. But yeah, this is not the end. I still am planning on doing the nursery reveal. I love this room so much. I feel like you guys have already seen it. You pretty much know what it looks like, but this is everybody's favourite room in the house. We all, like, even Dwayne has just come and sat down in the sun right now on the floor in front of me, because this room is just, it's honestly the best. It's got such a good vibe to it, and I can't believe that this little guy is literally going to be Earthside so soon and just like hanging out in here with us forever. Forever. Isn't that so crazy? But yeah, that is it for now. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for all of your continued love and your friendship and support over the last years and years, but specifically lately. Thank you guys so much for all your love, and you're always checking in, and it's just, you guys are honestly the best, and I really appreciate you guys so much. But this sun is not, I hope it hasn't ruined the video. I really do. But yeah, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.